Disney's revenue in 2018 was over $59 billion, and the hashtag Disney has over 55 million posts under it. So Disney's doing something right, and that means that we all have something to learn from them. So I'm in Disney World Orlando right now, and I have been so impressed with everything that Disney's doing. Now, I always was as a kid, but coming back as an adult, I never thought it would be as impressive as it was when I was just young. But oh my gosh, it is so impressive, and I've taken it down to 2 reasons why Disney is so successful. The first thing is that Disney goes above and beyond for the customer experience, from their staff to all the ambiance, to the smells, to the surroundings, to the fine touches. It's just way above and beyond. Disney is absolutely genius when it comes to making you feel all nostalgic. So this body wash smells exactly the same as it did when I used to visit Disney as a kid. So it makes me remember the feelings and the excitement of how I felt when I was like 10 years old or even 5 years old, and just that flood of emotion comes back. It is super smart. So how can you create that in your business, your marketing, your message? How can you make people feel special and like how they did when they were a kid? So everything that Disney does is in order to allow their guests to have a good time. So if you're a business owner and if you're someone who's perhaps trying to build your personal brand across social media, you need to make sure that everything you're doing is adding value to your target audience to make them enjoy spending time with you, even if that time that they're spending with you is just watching one of your videos like this. And by the way, if you're enjoying this, hit that thumbs up please. And if I don't know, if they're like scrolling through your Instagram feed, it has to be pleasant to them, it has to be enjoyable for them to make them want to come back. And Disney for sure makes people want to come back because they have such a good time, they make so many memories, and it just makes them really feel like they are attached to the brand. The second thing is actually related to the first thing, but it's that Disney is an absolute master of upselling. So upselling is essentially when you sell a customer something after they've already bought something else. So if you're in Disneyland or in Disney World already, then that means you've already bought tickets to go into the park. But then there are a bunch of different shops that mean that you can buy even more things. So for example, this is a $27.99 plus tax. But the thing is, people are in Disney, they become such big fans of Disney, like I already just mentioned, that they want to invest further into the brand just because they love it so much. Disney have created this whole entire community and this whole entire mindset where people want to buy into the brand because they love it that much. And then Disney essentially puts these offers in front of other people so that they can make their own decision to buy more things, and people want to buy more things from them because they're so invested into the brand, like I just mentioned. So what can you learn from this? Well, what you need to do is you need to make sure you are clearly presenting your different offers to your ideal clients, to your customers, to your followers, because if they don't have an opportunity to buy, they're not going to buy from you. So we're currently just walking around Disney Springs where there are a bunch of different restaurants and shops, and honestly this place is an absolute money-making machine because obviously all the restaurants and shops are renting from Disney, and that means that Disney's getting their income from all these places, which is genius. But not only that, all of these people are spending money, which adds to the customer experience, and it adds to all the upsells because there's more opportunities for us as consumers to purchase things, whether it's food, whether it's clothes, whatever. So I don't obviously know the exact business model that they have, but I'm guessing that these places pay rent to Disney. I don't think that Disney probably takes profits off them, but who knows, they may do. And this place is really cool. I'm having a really good time. So it's just another opportunity for the customer to have a good fun and have an experience that they want. So with that said, James and I are actually about to order some food right now from here in Disney Springs, and that's actually going to be in my Disney vlog that is going to be coming probably in around a week or so after we've been here for a while and I've got all the footage. So make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, because it's going to be a good video, and we're going to enjoy some food, and then I'm going to get back to explaining to you why Disney is so successful and what you can learn. So I'm standing right in front of this Disney Rewards kiosk where obviously people can get a credit card which gives them rewards. That is amazing, both for upsells and for the customer experience, because they're like, yes, I'm getting rewards, and then also Disney is essentially able to profit from that because it encourages people to spend more money. And obviously every time if they're whipping out their card and they see Disney on it, they're reminded of the Disney experience. So that is absolutely genius from them. And they're also encouraging urgency because look, come here. You can earn $200 of credit, so that means obviously you spend money in Disney. And then if you spend $500 within the first 3 months, that's when you get that. So it's like encouraging you to spend money now, because if you do it within the first 3 months, you only get the reward in that case. So it's pretty smart if you ask me. And Disney don't just do that, they also do save up to 50% if you're gonna book your next trip while you're still here, because it's basically encouraging you to take that action again. So what can you learn from that? Well, you can learn that you can give your customers a reward if they take a certain action within a certain amount of time. Here's the thing, often people want the thing, they want the reward, they want the credit, they want the extra opportunity, but sometimes they need a reason to take action. So it's down to you as the marketer or the business owner to give people a reason to take that action. That's really what marketing is, it's getting people to take a particular action. So think about it right now, write a few notes down about the things that you can do in order to encourage people to take action that makes them feel like they're winning. We're now in the animal kingdom, and just when you think Disney couldn't get any more clever, they also have an app. So basically it literally says you can buy fast passes, you can reserve dining, you can order food, and it tells you that if you order food you get to skip the line because you get to just like order it and then pick it straight up. So it's obviously giving people a reason to do it. People always need a reason to do different things, so here they have a reason, and it's that they can get their food as fast as possible so they can go on more rides. They just make it really easy for you to buy a bunch of different things, and the customer loves it because it's like simplifying the whole process. So it's absolutely genius. You can see everything that they're doing in order to make more money is also tied into adding further value to people and making their life a lot easier, and that's what you need to do too. We've just been on a couple rides, and something else that I've noticed is that there is so many opportunities to spend money here. So they even have like an entire fun fair in this one park. It is absolutely insane. Anything you can imagine, you can literally like spend money to get it. There are all these upsells. Obviously you don't have to buy these things, but there's the option, and that's obviously why they're doing so incredibly well just from the parks. You have to actually tell people, hey, I have this thing and I have this offer for you to buy it. So if you know that it's going to add value to their life, then you have to put it in front of them, because if you don't, then they're not going to purchase it from you. So for example, I sell an online course called Impact Through Influence, and if you want to build a personal brand-based online business and you want to learn how to create either a coaching, a consulting, or a freelancing business that allows you to travel where you want, when you want, just like what I'm doing right now, and all that, then you should definitely enroll. So I'm going to leave a link to that below. It's impact-through-influence.com. You should definitely sign up if you want to be able to travel to Disney whenever the hell you want, because you can work from where you want, and just like, you know, for example, I'm literally working while standing in this shop right now because I'm vlogging, making this content for you. If you want that, and if you want to be able to have this time and location freedom, sign up for Impact Through Influence. That's me putting my offer in front of you, and with that said, it has to be done. So you need to take a piece of that information and just start doing it and give people the opportunity, because if you do, they get value from you. So another thing that Disney do, which is super smart, is that they actually have a partnership with Lyft. Now I'm not in Lyft right now, I'm actually in an Uber. We can't get Lyft to work because I think you need an American phone number, but they have these cars that are all Disney themed up, which obviously means that they're profiting from that as well. So very clever from both parties. It's a win-win, and it also means that customers who want to get from one place to another faster rather than waiting for the buses, they can just call a Lyft. And there's these signs everywhere that say, call your Disney Lyft driver, and it's absolutely genius. So with that said, another thing very clever there, build partnerships that allow you both to grow together, and that will allow you to have a lot more success in your business.